All right, we are back, and I finally figured out how to integrate the webcam here. So I'll try to make this a little bit more interactive. But first, let me backtrack a couple slides. So, supervisor culture. So this is something that's really important, again, due to the tight knit nature of this group and how closely you all work together and rely on each other. So thinking about group dynamic, when issues come up, address them early. Like we talked about in the previous section of expectations, as things snowball and develop more, it can be even harder to get to the root of. So I just ask that when stuff comes up, we address it, we're open, we're honest with each other. And again, this comes back to that transparency piece. Take care of yourself, so be fair to yourself, especially important this year, I think, with everything being so different and a bit scary and intimidating. Make sure you're taking care of yourself at all times, and also taking care of each other, whether that's helping each other out from time to time, but realizing your own limits and knowing when maybe you also need to take a step back and give some time to yourself. Come to me early with concerns, whether that's about your job personally, whether that's about a coworker, whether that's about something that's you feel like isn't safe. Come to me with those concerns early, and let's address them. Let's talk through them. Let's reflect on them, and keep in mind that our culture starts with you. So the rest of our staff, um, you set the tone, you lead the example of how open we're going to be, how inclusive, how welcoming we are to both patrons, but also other staff members, especially new staff members. So keep that in mind that people are looking to you and they're going to emulate you and how you act in those situations. And my goals are that you feel empowered, you feel respected, and you feel confident in your position. Talked about before, the confidence piece at the beginning of the year, especially, can be difficult, but keep in mind that you are here for a reason. You're in this position for a reason, like we talked about. And take a moment to reflect, and then I'm going to add a question to after this video once you complete it of how we can accomplish this. How can you accomplish this in order to really feel empowered, respected, and confident in your role as a supervisor this year?